Let's head over to Harmony, and we will cover Harmony Main, Harmony West, and Harmony Central. So, Harmony folks, we only had 10 homes that sold in Harmony Main, and of that, 4 of them were resales. We had one single story at 199.04 price per square foot. We had the others at 156.96 price per square foot. Now we go down to the lakes. That's a 55 and older. In the lakes, we only have one that sold, and that was on Sagebrush, and that came out to 198.83 price per square foot. Of course, that was a single story. It's in the 55 and older. Harmony West townhomes, we only had one. That surprised me, that sold.
I wonder if they're out. Are they sold out?
Could be. Maybe they're sold out. And that came in at 230.65 price per square foot. Now you move off onto Harmony West, and then we had 12 that sold, half and half. 6 were single stories, and the other 6 were 2 stories. 228 on the single stories, and 118 on the 2 stories.
Wow.
But
so anything that you're seeing, any trends that you're noticing in any of that stuff, or is it just pretty much status?
Well, the thing I'm noticing right now with Harmony Main is that the bigger, like the custom homes, have a high demand right now, which is interesting. But I do also think people in that category that'll buy a house in the 700-800s, the market's not affecting them.
Right.
They're going to move and
it is
borrow
what it
money
is. Right.
and
Right.
refinance, and it's not a big deal.
Right.
So definitely seeing that. The townhouses right now, because we're only in early spring, has been slow.
Yeah.
Condos, we pretty much, got through most of them. I have another condo coming on the market, but, it's so strange how, condos are selling. No, townhouses are selling. No, the resale homes are selling.
Right.
But I think the resale homes still, depending on what kind of home you have, if it's not like high demand pool, single story, they're still struggling to compete with the builders.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be the case for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just overall affordability, I feel like, for, especially if you have homes that are 10 plus years old, which are still fine homes. They're great homes, but then you start running into higher insurance premiums and that sort of thing. So it definitely takes a toll on affordability in terms of your average buyer, if you will.
Yep.
But I do agree with you. I was wondering that why it seems like, homes in the 700 plus range are not struggling as much, and then I'm like, that makes sense because you're less affected by
I think
the
so.
overall economy.
If they want to move, they move.
Yeah,
they don't think about anything else like the rest of us.
Yeah,
folks, but
exactly. They're not pinching pennies.